All right, back at it. Did you guys enjoy that video of me comparing scrapping to finding a job? uh, the choices are rough out there, right? I mean, if you're living on the lower end of the economic ladder, I don't know. The one good point that was brought up, which commenter, Don Ball, maybe? I don't know. The health insurance benefits $7,000. I don't know if that's for a month or a year. You know, if you have a company that actually pays that benefit, and it's not a benefit system that you have to pay for. See, there's two different setups with companies. Some is the actual company paid benefit, and other benefits are the kind that you have to pay for out of pocket to the company, if that makes sense. You can see what I've been up to, wrecking some of these. Getting kind of dark out. I was outside enjoying the beautiful blue skies out there. So when the street lights come on, it gets kind of dark. I cut all the weeds and stuff like that out, and maybe me and my daughter in the next day or two will go through that and knock down the rest of the bushes and weeds and whatever, so I can clear this space out. I don't know what that U is for, but it's there. It's there for you to enjoy if you want it. If you want it. The good old-fashioned tucker-upper. I have weak hands. Look at that. Grip strength is 0. That's because you're getting older. No, it's always been weak. It's always been weak. Despite all the work I do, I've never gained any muscle. I've always been kind of like wimpy. I'm fat, but I'm kind of wimpy. I don't like confrontations. Rex, probably. Toy Story. Back when Disney was still okay. You go into the Florida territory, and then you're talking, that guy that comments on my channel a lot, John Wild. Middle Florida. It's like Middle Earth. Filled with poverty. Like a lot of the middle of Florida, the economy is mostly service-related jobs. Which are low wage typically. But before Disney came there, pretty much middle Florida was nothing. Oh, mosquitoes are out. I mean, all summer long, we really haven't had a problem with mosquitoes, but late summer, very late summer, early fall, they're kind of out in droves and they're hungry. But I don't think they're going to last too long. As soon as it gets cold, which this week or later on this week, it's supposed to really get pretty chilly out. It has a couple of screws there. They're hard to get to. I don't know. I wanted to take that compressor off and that condenser right there and have it join the rest of all this stuff. I guess. I don't know. I gotta take this with me. Put this in the van. 86 days till Christmas. It's coming up quick. Basically, I'm building a scrap load over today and tomorrow. Push that out on Monday, I guess. It hasn't rained here in like, I don't know, maybe a week. It's still wet in places. I keep hearing on the radio like Northern Illinois is still in a drought. I don't know what they're talking about. Ain't no drought around here. Oh yeah, somebody dropped this thing off. What is that thing? A tile cutter or something? For them to drop it off, it's going to be toast. And a couple of brand new aluminum gutters. We got like 15 landscaping companies located here on the property, so I can guarantee it was probably one of them. What's this thing? Huh. Look at all that mishmash. Bric-a-brac variety. Got a couple of Ford Escape wheels, but that's the wrong size actually rim for mine. I got 18-inch rims, but then here's an 18-inch rim. But the tire profile is too small, and the wheel style is for a different trim level and year. How about that? How about that? Well, basically, I wanted to, but I didn't get to rake the rock, with the rake and pick up all this, put it where it needs to go. Didn't happen. I'm looking to clear all this out. All of this. Clear all this out. Scrap these toys. Mix this stuff in with the scraps. Still empty. Still not operational. Still hoarded. Still not operational. I'm a one-man band. You. It works. I disagree. We'll get there. Oh, any progress on the pickup truck? All right. Well, I think I forgot I left the radio on. I think there's a football game on. So you just have to grin and bear it. Can you even see in here? Turn the lights out because I'm trying to save electricity. Well, that's kind of unfair to my viewers, actually. I'm sorry. See if I can, nope. I didn't prepare for this, so let me apologize. If you want to stick with me in the video, then you're a champ. Maybe this works. Nope. You're dead as a doornail. Sorry about that. That's the best I can do. Cut the power out. Maybe I got a little juice over here. Ah, yeah. Sorry, guys. That's the best I can do. That's about as far as I've gotten. Okay, because my excuse, which is a legitimate one, it's hand and mouth every day, you know, so type living. So no funds. I have to stop working on it because I have to pay rent, pay insurance, pay a mortgage, groceries, gasoline, you know, all the bills you guys got. So until I get more funding, which this channel never asks for, there's no donation page, there's nothing. Just watch the advertisements, I guess. So I can get $2 for every video. That's what it amounts to. Every video is worth about $2. Thank God this is just like a nano hobby. Yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of like in a quandary of what to do with the cab. Because a lot of scrapyards won't take the cab. Well, they'll still take the cab, but you have to cut it at the pillar post, and you have to cut it here because they don't want the cowl in this area because it's got the VIN on it. They'll take this part, they'll take all this. They just don't want the firewall. You could take the dashboard out, they'll take that. They'll take the floor. They don't want the cowl. You can cut the cowl in half, they'll take that, but they don't want the part that's got the VIN number on it. Not in whole anyway. Not in a whole piece. And without a torch, which I'm not going to use a torch inside the building. And I'm super clumsy, and I'm the kind of person who would put their hand in the way of the flame of a torch, so I don't trust myself using something like that. And what's the other excuse? For the amount of fumes and stuff that you're breathing in, for the amount of cash that you get for this, I'm not doing it. I'm absolutely not doing it. So I have to find a way of cutting it with a Sawzall, per my rules. That's the way I work. I'm not breathing in all that toxic crap for, no. Not worth it. Listen, my uncle, He was 71. He just died like about 9 months ago from, I don't know, he had like a couple of different kinds of cancers while he smoked cigarettes and drank alcohol a little bit. Not a crazy amount, but he worked at a local nuclear power plant. And, yep, died of cancer, a couple different kinds. He had some problem with the thyroid, and he had blood cancer. 2 different kinds of blood cancer. And he was a trooper. He lasted for about 5 years. And the last year of his life was sharply declining health. Like rapid. It was like he hit a wall. Even with all that therapy, all of a sudden, So, I think working in a nuclear power plant, even with all that protection, maybe he didn't wear the protection properly or whatever, who knows. Not good. No, thank you. Even the groundwater around here is kind of sucks because a few of these power plants around here, the nuclear powered ones, have had an occasional groundwater leak and contaminating the groundwater with some radioactive element that starts with a T. I have to see the word in order to even attempt to pronounce it. And they claim that it was contained, but who knows? We have it under control. King, there's your mosquito problem, the tires. Maybe a little. There's pooling of water, natural pooling of water everywhere around here. So there is no fighting it. I mean, you can try. You can try, and you will have some success. But even with all the snakes, the birds, the bats, all who consume mosquitoes, you're not going to get rid of them. Even with all the spray chemicals humans come up with and all the natural forces, the mosquitoes will find a way to survive. They're going to do what they do. They're going to do what they do, and we're going to do what we do, right? I guess. How long have I been trying to get that truck running, right? A little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. So anyway, back to the earlier part of the video. Had a couple of people commenting, I must be doing pretty good being a scrapper. Well, see, that's the problem with making a video like that, because America is very regional and local. So local economics kind of dictate the way that people live and what people consider that's a good living.